So I've got an Excel spreadsheet here, and I'm going to just paste that in. Paste. Match destination formatting. Let's try doing a select all, because I'm pretty sure that if I do it this way, I get the headings. And I do. Beautiful. Okay, so I don't need these rows. Notice you can just highlight these rows in Excel and go to delete. And if you're not all that familiar with Excel, you want to set all of the rows to fill whatever's inside them. You can just highlight the whole Excel spreadsheet by clicking this top left corner, and then double click between any two columns, and it'll automatically stretch your columns to the right size for you. Let's grab a couple of account records, select top 1000 rows. I'm going to get to maybe you and you. Let's grab 5. I'm going to copy those, and I'll paste them. Okay, so we've got account IDs now. So how do we say that a certain post is written by a certain somebody? All right, let's take this first person here. Let's say Carolyn is the one who wrote this post. All right, so because we think of things in terms of ownership, beginners with databases, beginners with SQL in general, will often try to put the post inside of post ID inside of our account table, and they'll go, okay, well, she wrote post ID 1, but then Carol wants to write another post, so we put post ID 2, and she says, hello again world. All right, and she uses the same tag, zeros, and the post date. I'll just copy that down. Notice how Excel doesn't really like the way we wrote that date, but don't worry about it. We'll deal with that another time. If you look up here in the background, it's still got the correct date in here. So she wrote this. Let's say she writes this on Monday, so it's the next day, same time of day, whatever. Okay, so she's got a second post. It's post ID 2, and again, a beginner mistake is, well, let's put a comma-separated list of those IDs here. That's not how foreign keys should work. Foreign keys should only ever have a single value in them, because later on we use them to start getting lists of things that are related, and we can't easily connect something that has a whole bunch of commas and a whole bunch of different numbers in it. We want to connect it directly from one number to the other. So the way that it has to be represented in databases is that instead we have to represent it by putting an account ID field in the post, and we refer back to the same account twice. Okay. So this is called a foreign key, and our foreign keys refer back to our primary keys over here. Okay, so this account ID 1 and account ID 1 both refer to Carolyn Tucker. Now later on, when we select some information, we'll be able to say, you know, just join our two tables, account on some relationship, and that relationship is going to be the account ID is equal to the account ID. Now don't worry about that code yet. I have to teach you the code specifically later on, and this isn't 100% correct anyway. That's just pseudocode. But the point is that we're going to join the two tables together, so we don't have to store all the information like her name, Carol Tucker, and Niagara College, and anything else that might at some point be relevant to how we sort or filter our posts. We don't have to write that over and over again. So we're avoiding duplication by only keeping track of the account ID, which is the primary key and the only thing that's unique about our related record. Okay, so how do we do this inside of SQL? How do we represent this in SQL? Let's find out.